Hi, I'm Brad Breyer. I'm 19. I like to go camping. Baseball obviously is my love. I love hanging out with friends, just playing video games, watching baseball, watching football, and I've started to become a fan of making things out of clay, just art in general. I don't think it matters what age you are to make a difference in the world. If you put your mind to something, you should always be able to do it. I want to help young minds progress and get them to college. That's why I want to be a teacher. That's why I'm going to teaching school. What matters to me most is just how teachers are so undervalued in society. From the ages of 14 to 18, it's a big growing period for kids. It's through their teen years, and kids spend 6 to 7 hours a day with teachers, and yet teachers are having cutbacks and losing their jobs and not being appreciated. And it's actually a very hard thing to do, is teach, to keep people into school. School is never fun. It's very hard to make school fun, but you always find those one or two teachers in your schooling that make it fun, and those are the people that make you interested in what you want to do. My solution to helping the teachers out is easy. Just get a group together, get the government to actually pay attention. The guy in charge is a good guy. He has political experience, but he needs to know that train is worthless. That train from LA to Sacramento that's going to cost us over $1 trillion when our state's already in a huge debt. This state has more debt than some small countries, and yet they want to put a $1.7 trillion into a train. I-5's right there. It's 5 hours to drive. It's not that hard. If you were just to take $1 billion and put it into the school system, it'd be huge. They could save jobs, they could get new books, they could renovate buildings that need it, and that is what's important, because that is school. That's what helps kids get to college, and college helps kids get jobs, and that's a stepping stone to having a good life. This group will be getting people in less off communities to go back to school, to stay in school, to understand that they don't need to settle for minimum wage jobs. They can go to college, they can go to junior college, we'll be raising money for scholarships to send kids to school. Just making it aware to people that they need education, and to get education you need teachers, and the teachers need to be appreciated for the job that they do, because it's not easy. If someone told me I mattered, that's all anyone wants to hear, whether it's in school, whether it's in sports, whether it's in just a hobby. To hear that you mean something, that your effort is going towards something, is all any kid ever wants to hear. That all that hard work, all those hours of staying up late studying, or taking extra reps in the cage, or going and lifting when you're already tired, it all matters, and it all goes towards something. If someone told me repeatedly if I mattered, I don't know if it would make that big of a deal, but I think the first time is the most important time, and the problem is kids don't hear it the first time, and that's what causes them to have issues. They need to hear it that first time. The person I'd want to hear it from the most is my parents. My parents mean everything to me. They're my support system. They're the ones that pushed me to do well in school, to push me to do well in sports, and they're the reason I'm in college, and they're the reason I'm having fun and enjoying life. My hero is Mike Piazza. He was a catcher for the Dodgers, was overlooked by everyone, was taken in the 50th round of the MLB draft on a courtesy call because he was the nephew of somebody in the Dodgers organization, and he now leads in the MLB history. In the history of the MLB, he has hit the most home runs for a catcher. He's over 400 home runs. He was my idol growing up. He's the reason I became a catcher, and he's the reason I play baseball.